You want to read this email that we got?
Yep. This is from John.
Okay, John.
Hey, John.
You read my kind of funny email. You guys,
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, from last week.
I thought it was pretty funny.
You guys clearly didn't watch the clip. The info about demands being met wasn't just trickled down through Kind of Funny. It was negotiation papers released by the lawyers. If you would take 10 minutes to watch something, maybe you would see what the source is. Unfortunately, you guys are too far up your own asses to take the time to actually research your topics or do more than a skimming of the news, rather than actually look into the news deeper. There's a lot of info out there available to everyone. For some reason, you guys have a hard time finding it. And when you do the traffic of a podcast like Kind of Funny, you aren't begging game devs for free games. Game devs are begging them to talk about their games. It's advertisement for them, and they frequently shred games, even games made by friends of theirs. They don't bend over for game devs like you seem to think. They don't even really review games, and it really just comes... That cannot be good for your already bad throat.
Yeah, stop that.
Get that out of your mouth. And it really just comes across as envy from you, especially Nate. I'm not going to say you're I'm not going to say you're a failing podcast, but you don't seem to be growing rapidly either. Obviously, you have your new show in the works, but Jesus, you can't even stay above $2,000 on the Patreon for more than a few days at a time without having a call to arms.
Shots fired
at the end of every episode. Best wishes, and I think that's a thumbs up or a peanut.
That's a middle finger.
That's a middle finger.
Definitely
Never
a middle
mind.
finger. Yes.
Best wishes and a middle finger.
Well, this is clearly someone who's never bothered to contribute to the show before.
Hold on. So talking to actual voice actors doesn't count as due diligence?
I think it does.
No, apparently it doesn't.
I mean, because we've talked to...
Kind of Funny hasn't done it, then what's it?
But Kind of Funny...
Ooh.
This guy making fun of Christ is my new arch enemy. I will protect you, Christ. I am your disciple. You are the savior of FEC. All hail Juxta Christ.
Stop it.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Do you know,
yeah.
do you know that he's going to call himself that now?
Kind of Funny Games has been handed documents from the video game company's lawyers that claim that 90% of their demands were met.
That still does not prove that that's...
From their lawyers.
Right. That's
lawyers
still
are
very
very
one-sided. Where do you... I told you last time, okay, that statement is a statement from game development companies. It has been disseminated through Kind of Funny, and it's been disseminated through plenty of other different places.
Maybe he doesn't know what that means. Can you explain it in a different way?
Well, when a video game company or someone who is controlling the information says, look, okay, this is our view and this is the only view of that. Okay. These are very, very powerful companies that when they say things, like when they put out statements, people don't tend to question it. Oh, well, that statement came from a video game developer and their lawyers, so that must be 100% true. I don't buy that for a second.
When they disseminate something, it means that they have worded it in a way that they want to, so a very specific message comes through about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it's all of the truth. It doesn't mean you're getting all of the details or all of one side of a story.
And I'm not presenting any counter argument that says I know 100% of the truth.
No, of course not.
What I know is based on James Arnold Taylor, is based on David Hayter, and it's based on Sean Schimmel talking to us about this issue. That's what that's based on.
Not good enough.
We don't have, you know what, sorry, we don't have the fucking Rolodex and the dick-sucking skills to be able to be where Kind of Funny has positioned themselves.
You don't think that Goku is a reliable source?
Seriously.
I think he's a pretty fucking reliable source.
Saved the world how many times?
That's right.
If he was so great, he wouldn't have to save the world. It would be saved once.
And he wouldn't die every time he saved the world either.
Well, he did die a lot.
He did.
I only died once.
I mean, look. Clearly, this guy loves Kind of Funny, and he has been upset by the fact that we dismiss it.
We don't respect their authority.
Yeah, that's what this strikes at the heart of. Like, that's why would you write this if not for? Oh, well, you didn't even bother to watch it.
It's because you're envious. He wants you to know that you're just envious of Kind of Funny. Yeah.
I mean, it's like people don't understand being dismissive of shit like this. They're like, oh, well, I presented a pretty cogent argument on that, and I included the link for you to watch. I needed you to sit down and spend 15 minutes of your time to be able to count. No, you fucking sent an email and an opinion that I had based on... Fuck you, man. Like, why should I take any of this seriously? Why should I take the 10 minutes to sit down and watch the shitty video that you've attached to your email? Why should I? Is it because I ask you for money? Is it because we do the show? What is it? Oh, I come off uninformed? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a shit. And if at the end of the day that translates to less income, fine. Oh, it's such a big deal to be below $2,000. We do make you know what? We've explained multiple times on this show that the $2,000 goal, that was a stretch goal that was made for the account. We didn't have an intention on doing this show. We said, hey, if by whatever astronomical means we get to this point, we will launch this show.
That was a shoot the moon goal.
It was a shoot the moon goal. We didn't even have a name picked out for this fucking show. This is a show that is done only by the support of our patrons.
And at one point, we were almost at $3,000. Thank you very much. How often do you see that? Honestly.
On Patreon?
Yeah.
Dude, personally, I check like Patreons kind of obsessively. Like if I see anyone has a Patreon, I immediately click on that thing. Mostly to make my dick harder, and I've only seen...
I mean, it really is like whenever you see someone with a Patreon, go look at what they make from it.
I've only seen 3 people to have a Patreon greater than ours. Overclocked Remix,
Yep.
Jessica Niggery, and Jim Sterling.
Wait, whoa! Back that train up. Say
Overclocked Remix?
No, the second name.
Jessica Niggery? What?
Negri.
What?
It's pronounced Negri.
Negri.
What did you say? Say that again.
He didn't say Negri.
I said Negri.
That's not what you said, buddy.
No, that is absolutely
that is
not what you said.
What you said.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah.
How long? Wait, hang on. How long have you been calling her that?
And do people get mad when you say that?
Well, I don't talk about cosplayers to people in general.
You know what? He probably doesn't talk about cosplayers in voice. He's
Yeah.
probably usually typing it.
It's fair. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I said Negri.
Do you? Okay, you need
100% not what you said.
You're gonna need to go back and listen to this episode and compare how you say it to how Nika said it.
Do a side-by-side comparison.
Oh my gosh.
Look,
Yeah, I
man,
don't
that
think
was
he
fun.
realized it, which is why it's even funnier.
no, he definitely didn't. He just shot right past that and went on to Jim Sterling. Which, by the way, what is
He's
Jim?
got a lot.
Yeah, Jim Sterling's insane.
He's got like 10,000, like 190 something.
Okay, so yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah, the only time that I see people above 2,000-3,000 is when they offer nudes.
Yeah.
And can you blame them?
Yeah.
And even then, some people who offer nudes don't make more than that, and they should be.
Yeah. Consider that we don't have to put ourselves out nude, and we make more than.
I know.
But to be
so
fair,
imagine if we did, Nika.
We would.
I know.
We would totally do that for money.
Look, I'm just look. It's insane.
Callie doesn't have boobs yet, so.
Like I don't.
No one wants to see that. No one.
Can we like Photoshop his butt to look like boobs, like cleavage?
Oh my god.
That's a thing, you know.
I'm done.
I just.
Can we be done, please?
Yeah.
I want to go.
My
home.
voice is clearly.
Your voice is gone, and it's time to go home.
Yeah. So look, John, I appreciate the email. No, we didn't watch the video because you know what? The fact of the matter is that Kind of Funny is bought and sold, and we already knew that. We've known that for a long time. The fact that that motherfucker was the guy hosting the FF15 launch event, that guy has done so much with, I mean, the people who host Kind of Funny and the people who have been involved with Kind of Funny are the same people who have been involved with gaming journalism for the last 15 years. And last I checked, nobody's happy with the state of game journalism. So, I mean, if you want to run with the status quo, that's fine. That's what Kind of Funny represents. So no, I didn't need to take the time to watch your stupid video, which we completely debunked on the air anyway. Good. All right, great. Your source is a game developer, insider, or a lawyer. Fine. What the fuck ever. It doesn't change the fact that voice actors are telling a different story, that SAG-AFTRA is telling a different story, and you're just going at face value by what Kind of Funny has to say. And you know what? That says a lot about you. Doesn't say anything about me. I'm dumb. I'm purposely dumb. I come on the show. I know I'm dumb. I say dumb things. Sometimes it makes you giggle. But
it's kind of funny.
But the fact of the matter is you've got all up in arms and butt hurt about something that you only know half the data about. So do I. I only know about half the data, but I've actually done the homework and talked to fucking people that are involved with this shit. What did you do? You linked a fucking YouTube video. Can you do less? Can you quantifiably do less to try to prove me wrong? No, you can't, because linking a YouTube video, making a YouTube comment, or fucking typing bullshit is quantifiably the least amount that you can do to try to contribute to a fucking conversation. You could call the show. We have open lines. You can call whenever you want. You want to try to make me look like a fucking idiot? Then at least have the balls to call up the show and do it on the air. This is ridiculous.
Word.
And you know what? Kind of Funny being kind of funny, they could easily score an interview with the voice actor if they wanted to.
Absolutely.
But why don't they?
You know what? One of the other things that I wanted to point out about the Video Game Awards is, I like Nolan North. I like him as a guy. I like him as an actor. I like him as a performer. But I really feel like he went up there and shat the bed with an opportunity to talk about why performance matters. I mean, I know it was like an aside. He goes, oh, well, I know performance matters, but you know what matters more is the hard work of Naughty Dog. Okay, fine. I'm glad. Look, Nolan, I'm glad that you like Naughty Dog. I'm glad that you went up there and sucked their dick for however many minutes you were giving your acceptance speech. But the fact of the matter is that not every development team is like Naughty Dog. Not all of them do the right things, and maybe they did the right things for you, but not everyone is getting that fucking treatment, and that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. When you sit there and suck off Naughty Dog and all of the hard work that developers and coders do, that you know what that does? That signals to EA it's okay that we shit all over our development staff. It's okay that we put unrealistic sales expectations and unrealistic deadlines underneath these people and force them to stay at work longer and have crazier hours. That's justifiable because guess what? Naughty Dog does it, and that's okay. I mean, I felt like Nolan went up there and made a bunch of excuses for a lot of shitty behavior that we see in this industry all the fucking time. And that was disappointing to hear from someone like him. And again, if you want to know how much of an industry insider bullshit like inside trading market is run in this industry, all you got to do is look at the Game Awards. The Game Awards are like a perfect poster child for that. Oh, we took Nintendo has problems with two of the games that we've nominated, and we're not going to give voice actors room to say anything. We're going to let Nolan, who we know has a really positive relationship with Naughty Dog, we're going to let him say something, but not the other two people on stage accepting the award. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. And if you don't realize the way that show was directed very tightly, come on now. This industry is just made up of people who want to just keep sucking each other off, and it's fucking irritating. It's fucking irritating. All right, my voice is gone. It's done.
Are you